All right, here with Oscar Smith head football coach Chris Scott, whose Tigers survive and advance, as they say, to 4-0. The reigning two-time state champs get a scare from Indian River tonight, but they prevailed 19-17. Coach, if I told you when you woke up this morning we got a hurricane coming, you're playing on a Thursday night at 6 o'clock, you'd be down 17-0 in the second quarter, but you'd find a way to win, what would you have said?
I would have said that sounds like a great story because it's going to be a great character building and team building environment right there. I mean, letting us know that we get out. Maybe it's cheating if you told us that we were definitely going to win it, but we were definitely on our toes and had to battle, and everyone had to, from quarterback switching out, and then what a smart play where things weren't going well at the quarterback position, but we end up getting a good run, and then he slides to stay in bounds. Yeah. I mean, that's huge because we end up
Kate Cox,
yeah, I mean, just so there, you just love to see those type of things come alive in a moment like that, to where if you're not tested until game 14 or 15, you don't know.
Well, everybody talks about the quarterback and running back positions. We know about your graduating Ethan Vasco to Kansas and Kevon King to Norfolk State. You're using Cade Cox and Parker Lancaster, QB Isaac Hoffman steps tonight running the football, but your defense made those plays tonight. 4 takeaways, none bigger than the scoop and score from Gerard Wilson on a strip sack, I think it was, by Johns, was it for you, number 24. Tell me about that play, because it gave you a lead, and at that point, once you have a lead, you guys don't ever think you're going to lose, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching it happen. I see like we almost get on it, and then the first guy kicks it or bumbles it a little bit, and then you're looking at it, you're like, please pick it up, especially how tough we were struggling on offense. It's like, thank you, defense, you took care of it for us there and got us the score. So that was huge. And he terrorized the backfield a lot this game. Even getting some pressures on the QB, who's very talented over there. He's running around. So biggest play of the game, hands down, was that play.
Were there two bigger factors tonight than A, trying to block number 9, Jordan Harris, who had 7 tackles for loss for them, and B, the win? Because those two factors, him on the edge, it's hard for you guys to get your passing game going, and B, the wind also took a factor into it too, right?
Hands down. I mean, not wanting to float the ball up there. They got a guy back there in that secondary that's got a lot of interceptions, and so you don't want to hang it. And one of those that we looked like we were going to have a chance to take advantage, it ends up hung up, up in the air, and they made a play and got the interception early in the game on that corner route over here that we threw to Xavier Lewis. So you're right, the wind plays a factor because don't know where that ball's going to go when it's up there, and then also trying to block Jordan Harris is a tough job, and I just like our condition of our guys. It ends up being, you're battle tested, and they have to play for 4 quarters. Some of our guys, we haven't played a 4-quarter game, and this is where you could see we weren't leaving cramping, we weren't leaving the field. It was a physical game, but we weren't leaving, and those are some things you like to see.
Well, in some teams, you're down 17-0, you can't make the plays to come back, but B, you're also still in pressurized spots. The 4th down play, speak to what you saw from the group. I know not just Wilson making plays tonight, you had Damon Etheridge with 2 picks, Xavier Jones had a number of tackles for you. It seemed like they had a couple of field goal tries, but with the win not in their favor, it played to your hands with the defense going after them full throttle, right?
Yeah, we've played 4 different safeties. We've played multiple guys on the defensive line. Rotate the linebackers a little bit. That's tight of a group. And then back at receiver and running back, we played multiple guys. So to sum that all up, it's when it doesn't matter who gets it done, Smith steps up and handles it when it's time to do it, and that's what they did.
Lastly, you've won a lot of games, 3 state championships, 2 here at Oscar Smith, 1 at your alma mater, Ocean Lake, so you know what these type of battles do. Some will look at the score and say, what's wrong with Oscar Smith? They were down 17, you win it 19-17, but I'm imagining you smile about this though, right?
Oh, hands down. You feel great about it. I mean, if you can't celebrate a win and find out how we are, I mean, who cares? Whether it's by 1 point, because I've lost some that it's really tight by 1 point in 6 inches, state championship games, but at this point, I know how much better this made us tonight, and that's the thing as a coach. And then you've done this for a while. You know the strides you make when you're battle tested, because these guys are going to watch the film and they're going to want to go, I don't want that to happen again. So practice will be better. Just like last year when we played Bosco. I mean, everyone's, well, what are you doing bringing in a great team like that? Well, you know what? Those teams, it humbled some of us, and we had to get to work, and it made us hungry, and then we went on a huge run. So, I mean, same thing being tested here, and none other to do it right here in the backyard.
Tigers face adversity head on and get the win tonight at Indian River in a hard-fought battle. Thank you so much. Congrats and enjoy the weekend.
Thank you. You too. Be safe.
Appreciate it.